AOC's back with more shenanigans. Look at this.
To our neighbors, our community, and to this country, we can bring light.
This woman is 100%, let's talk about women's equality, women's this, when she can even define what a woman is, because she's also 100% about not defining women and quote unquote transformer equality, right? Until she sees a bunch of Muslims. Then it's put on the headscarf. Then it's, I'm absolutely a woman and I am going to 100% adhere to your view of what I should do as a woman. Your view of gender roles is fine as Muslims. Our view as the West should be just demolished. This is the communist mindset. Demolish everything that is good and noble in the West, but just bend the knee or, bend over in whatever other way you find illustrative to the religion of quote unquote religion of peace. So here's what I have to say about that. AOC recently said famously that she wants to pull up to the South. She wants New York, I believe she said specifically, to pull up to Alabama. Honey, keep that headscarf on, okay? And keep that crowd with you, including Mom Donnie, and pull them all up to the South. Because I promise you, some problems that are clearly going unaddressed in New York City will be taken care of very quickly.
Selflessness and solidarity. And most importantly, we renew our commitment to one another. Because when we join together with devotion to our neighbors, our community, and to this country, we can bring light into the darkness. So thank you once again for having me here today.
What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys pulling up, man. I'm telling you, I'm going to keep saying it. Democrats have no standards. And if it wasn't for double standards, hey, like I said, they wouldn't have any standards at all. Simple as that. Look at this foolishness. Look at it. And on one side, she's out here, my body, my choice. On the other side, she's in a area full of men with the hijab on, talking while they're not listening. They're completely disrespecting this young lady. And this is someone that would come out and say, we need to take down the patriarchy, but you can get out here, tap dance, and capitulate to these people. Makes absolutely no sense to me, but that is the modern day Democrat Party at this point. They will tap dance and capitulate to whoever they feel like they need to tap dance for in order to get a vote. I'm at a point now to where you have a multitude of factions within the Democrat Party that are vying for ultimate power within our country. And what we do know is if a certain group of people obtain that power, they're going to knock everybody else's head off that's a part of that movement. They don't know it. Right now, it's the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but eventually they will turn on each other. We're seeing it happen already in real time. They're already turning on each other. But it's just really, really weird, that we have years and years of data and history around the globe of what it looks like, when a certain group of people move into a territory. We've seen it. And before you know it, the quote unquote, people of peace, they're not so peaceful. And you got the Democrat Party, the socialist, communist, Marxist Democrat Party bending over backwards for these people because they think that that group of individuals will help them obtain power. It's really, really weird to me how much American people have forgotten what happened during the 9/11. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, because I am glad that there are a multitude of women out here that are willing to stand up and stand on their square and call it out when they see it. Let's get into it.
Is the only one helping these people in Iran. So Elizabeth Banks, this woman Bita, is about to be ganged and publicly executed, and so are 3 more women. And they have been doing this to many young people every single day, 1 or 2 public executions. So you're sitting there on your cushy couch talking about Kamala Harris. You claim to be a feminist. You claim to be a humanitarian. Where are you when the women need you? You're a fake. You're a hypocrite. You're of no help to anyone. So if you claim to be a feminist, you claim to be a humanitarian, you claim to be a good person, America, Iran isn't just a military war or peace in the Middle East or oil stabilization. This is a humanitarian issue. There are young people every single day. And the only one that has helped is President Trump.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that, though. And to be honest with you, people on the left, they could care less. It's not about helping people. It's about furthering their agenda and amassing power in this country. And I'm glad that you have, a plethora of Iranian women, or let's just call them what they are for real, Persian women, being willing to come out here and stand on their square and call it out, because there are entirely too many people that are lost in the sauce. They're being told what to think, being told what to say, being told where to be and where to march at and protest at. But they really don't have an idea of what they're actually protesting against. And they don't really have an idea of what they're actually supporting. I'm hoping they figure it out before it's too late.
Oh, I see you brought your weird little bodyguard there behind you and keep you safe. You didn't bring the glass wall this time? You thought, oh, I'll be safe here, where there potentially could be radical Islamists in the crowd, but I gotta watch out for those people in the South. What is it with Catholics and trying to push these agendas? AOC is Catholic. We all know what the Pope just said about that we need to be more accepting. Sorry, I'm not going to accept people that want to blow me up, the IRGC radical Islamists. No, thank you. I actually want to protect children and women in this country. And Sharia law, that's not it. That's not how you protect children. Considering their prophet married a 6 to 9-year-old, I'm good on that. But it seems AOC is really okay with that agenda, even though she says she wants to protect women. Maybe she should go over to Iran and live there for a while and see how they treat women there. I am just every day mind blown by what I see on the internet. What do you guys think? Let me know.
Yeah, I'm with her on that as well. I'm flabbergasted at times with what I hear and see on the internet. Obviously, I spend my days and nights at some cases, looking at some of the craziness that's out here. But again, like I said, the average liberal woman, the average Democrat, they have no idea what they're supporting. They don't. And I think that's by design. They don't want these people to know what they're actually supporting. They just want them to, be useful idiots and foot soldiers for their wicked agenda.
So now I'm seeing AOC is a devout Muslim now? The level of grifting has gotten out of hand, fam. As of right now, you literally have AOC. She claims to be a Christian woman with a whole hijab on, talking to nothing but men. About what? Bro, this whole anti-Trump, trying to stop Trump train, this shit has been getting out of hand, bro. It has been getting so bad that the same oppressive type of people that these people keep saying that the Republican Party is, right? They're inviting them to supposedly come stop Trump. Like, what? Fam, as of right now, bro, this Democratic Party is not the Democratic Party that we grew up on. This is not the Democratic Party that we know or any of y'all ancestors were telling y'all about back in the days. Fam, this is the most selfish party ever, fam. And one of the biggest things that these people are pushing is...
when he says selfish, he's absolutely right. But again, it's really about them amassing power. The people they don't actually care about. They'll do anything. They'll speak in any accent. They'll bring people to twerk. They'll put on hijabs. They will... pray to the many gods, of the Hindus. It doesn't matter to them. They'll do whatever they feel like they need to do in order to get your vote. And they're not going to actually do anything, but they'll bend over backwards to get your vote.
So the biggest piece of news from today was that AOC, a leader in the Democrat Party who was trying to run for president, who last week was preaching in a Southern Baptist accent to a church, today was wearing a hijab in New York City. Insane. She's promoting an ideology that mandates that women cover their hair simply because they're women. An ideology that kills women in Iran for simply taking that thing off. Now AOC is openly advocating for it here. No. Speaking of this, Mamdani, the socialist, is openly saying that he will seize your private property, a core tenet of communism. We told you. He's taking the property from the landlords who can't fix their buildings because of rent freezes and giving it to nonprofit housing groups because that's gone so well in the past.
Yeah, that's what's going on up in New York. Now, what we know about AOC despises hard work. She doesn't want people in New York to work hard. Y'all remember she blocked thousands of jobs that, would have been placed in New York City, right? Y'all remember that. Amazon was supposed to go there, build headquarters number 2. It would have brought thousands of jobs, not only from Amazon, but also, ancillary businesses. She said no. Now businesses are fleeing the city of New York. AOC gets out there, my body, my choice, pro women, so forth and so on. On the flip side of that, they don't know what a woman, she doesn't know what an actual woman is. But now, she is bending over backwards to capitulate to, a certain group of individuals in this country that see women as second-class citizens, maybe even third-class citizens. For the life of me, I don't understand it. Again, if the Democrat Party didn't have double standards, if they wouldn't have standards at all. They are the most hypocritical, least tolerant individuals in the country. They will do anything it takes to amass power. They'll do anything. It doesn't matter. They'll speak in a crazy accent. They'll get up there and, they'll get up there and pray to whoever they feel like they need to pray to just to appease you. The problem is that these folks know exactly what time it is with these Democrats, and they're using them. They're using them. And these socialist, communist, Marxist ideologies and ideas that are being, pushed in New York City and in Seattle and in Oregon and in other, blue hell districts around the country. These places are failing, and they're failing rapidly. And all those businesses and all those jobs, they're moving down south. They're moving to red states. They're moving to states that's more favorable to business, raising a family, and really and truly just common sense. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What are your thoughts on AOC? I mean, we know she's a clown. We know she's a fraud. We also know, she's not a real person. She's not the smartest person. She's definitely not the brightest star in the sky. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on to all so you never miss an upload. Consider joining the ARP family, or you can buy your brother a coffee. That link's in the description box below. And as always, keep God first. Stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you guys next time. Peace.
It is God who arms me with strength. Yeah, I'm battle ready. He trains my hands for battle. My heart stays steady. But thanks be to God, he gives us the victory. Through my Lord Jesus Christ, fear can't live in me. I was down to the dirt, red clay on my shoes, old pain in my shirt, oh so bruised. Then the Lord hit my chest, kicked air from my breath, put power in my step.